How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? It's CharyJay. I'm back with another video. And I'm going to do a Q&A video because I got a lot of questions from my Why I Went Vegan video. And I tried to do a Q&A when I was in San Francisco, but you couldn't hardly hear what I was saying and it just didn't work out. So I'm going to do one today. And I'm going to try to do one of these every week, these Q&A videos, because you guys leave me questions in the comments and I say I'm going to reply and I hardly ever do. So I feel like I would just do a Q&A video and answer some questions. Sometimes the Q&A videos will just be one question and I elaborate on that, or I'll just take a whole bunch of questions like I'm going to do today. So hopefully these Q&A videos will be something that you guys would like to watch. If you have questions about what I'm doing or other fun things, we can dive into them, because I don't know, I feel like I don't talk to you guys enough. So hopefully doing these type of videos will remedy that and you guys will feel like closer to me or something. I don't know. So the first question comes from Kimberly Gorgeous. She says, "Hey CharyJay, great that you went vegan. One question, has your veganism extended to your makeup as well?" So as you know, I have makeup on and I have lots of makeup right here on my shelf, and half of that ish is not vegan. Yes, I went vegan and I just started learning about cruelty-free products and the whole vegan thing, but I have a lot of freaking makeup, and if I was just to throw all my makeup away and start fresh, I mean, that's just not, in my opinion, I don't think that is, I'm not gonna say doable. It's definitely doable, but it's just not something that I can do right now financially. Like, I could not just throw all my makeup away right now and just start fresh. No, girl. It's just gonna be with me until I replace it with something that's not. But I'm not gonna beat myself up with going straight away like everything has to be vegan. I don't even think that's practical, but I do want to make better choices when picking up makeup in the future. It's just that I cannot throw out all my makeup, just like I can't throw out all of my natural hair products. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that right now, but I would love to do that in the future, and I most definitely will make better decisions and choices moving forward. So this isn't a question, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. This is from HefMod1. She said, did he only eat the sour cream? Laugh out loud. You know, there's the vegan cashew cheddar cheese that is amazing, just for the days when you need some comfort food. So in the video, I showed a vegan meal that I made, and unfortunately I didn't have the sour cream, but Derek said it was really good, and I showed a little part of that in the video. I was actually going to make this vegan sour cream. I bought the whole cashews, the whole raw cashews. However, I didn't realize that you had to soak them in water for at least 8 hours. Like, you're supposed to soak them overnight. And that's the only thing that I mean, I'm used to it now, but when I first went vegan, that's the only thing that kind of pissed me off, that you had to prep everything and have things soaking, because if you soak them, then they're creamier. It's just a lot of prep when it comes to vegan cooking. So I didn't read that, I didn't read the instructions before I actually went to make the actual recipe. I just bought all the ingredients. So yeah, I know that you can make vegan sour cream, all kind of cheesy stuff you can make. And I just found out about Field Road. They actually make cheese and it tastes like real cheese, and I'm so excited. I've been trying to find it. I can't find it around here anyway, but I've just been learning so much about veganism and supporting the stores that are vegan. They're grocery stores here in Michigan that are for just specifically people who are vegan, and I'm like, what? So I have so much, I'm just so excited because there's so much I want to do. There's a vegan festival coming up. I'm so excited. It's in August. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and I'm here for it all. I really am. Okay, next question is from Ashley Thomas. She says, "Hey, have you lost any weight or noticed any changes with your body?" This was actually a popular question, how much weight have you lost? And I didn't go vegan to lose weight. Like, that was not even my concern at all. And I know a lot of people are probably like, you lying, girl, whatever. But seriously, I did not go vegan to lose weight. I went vegan to feel better because I was feeling so crappy. And I was like, I can't live my life like feeling like I can't make it through the day, or I'm so like cloudy, my mind is clouded, like I can't really think, I don't have any energy. So that's why I went vegan. So it wasn't about the weight loss. However, I did lose about 10 pounds when I went vegan, but it hasn't really shifted like up or down or anything. It's just like steady at 10 pounds lost because I haven't really been doing any real exercise. This week, or I would say this past week, that's when I started to incorporate more fitness into my routine. So I'm going to obviously see more weight loss because I'm going to be burning fat. But before that, when I went vegan, yeah, I lost 10 pounds and then it just stayed at 10 pounds lost. It didn't go up or down. Changes with my body. I have more energy, which is the main reason that I stuck with it, because I saw that as an improvement and it just stayed there. I definitely, the digestion thing is real, bro. Like what they say about the vegans and how they have it goes in and it goes out, you know what I'm saying? That's real. That is real in the field. I don't mind it, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. But that kind of threw me for a loop at first. I was like, whoa, is this normal? Yeah, that's real. So this is the last question. This is from SoFro Luscious TV. She says, for now I am always going to eat meat. A question, as a vegan, what are your thoughts on meat replacements or food made to look and taste like meat? Do you consume or avoid them? So this is a really good question. And at first I was really like, I don't want to eat that stuff. It just always kind of freaked me out. When I was a pescatarian, I think for a few months there, I ate like Morningstar sausages and I liked them. There was nothing wrong with them, but then I heard that they were like really like full of bad stuff and like unhealthy, and I didn't really do my research. I just stopped eating them because I was like, oh, they're bad, I'm not gonna eat them. But when I decided to go vegan, and these people keep moving around upstairs, would you stop moving around so much? Oh my god. When I first went vegan, I was like, I'm just gonna stay away from like these things that's supposed to taste like meat. I'm good, I don't need that. But I've done my research on this stuff because a lot of those products are made with soy, and I heard that soy was bad, soy was horrible, and like you can get infertility by like eating products with soy, you can get cancer. And I was just like, I need to do my own research because I don't know anything about soy. And then I read up on soy and I was like, oh, soy is actually a plant. It's like the soybean plant, like edamame, that's soybeans. And I was like, I love edamame. I've been eating edamame for years. And then I just did my own research and found out that soy is not bad. Tempeh is not bad. Tempeh is actually like really good for you. Tofu, probably shouldn't consume it all the time. It was like so many studies I read about how eating soy on a regular basis or including it in your diet can like help cancer. I think these women had breast cancer, or was it colon cancer or something like that. I don't know. I will link the study down below if you guys want to read up on soy. But since reading that information, I feel like I can incorporate those into my diet. I probably not going to eat them all the time, but I've had tempeh before in the past and I really liked it, and so I will, you know, definitely incorporate that into my diet. There's again like field roast I mentioned. I want to check those out. And there's this brand, I forget what the brand is because I went to the store the other day and I was just looking at stuff. I didn't buy anything, but a lot of it said like, you know, no non-GMO soy and non-GMO and blah blah blah. So I would definitely like try out products that has like non-GMO soy. I'm not gonna try out the GMO soy stuff because it just freaks me out. But yeah, there's just so much stuff out here, you guys, and it's just best to do your research. But like I said, if I can find the link to that article about soy, because it was so good, I will definitely leave it down below, so you can check it out yourself. But I feel like when you go vegan, you start reading all this stuff and you start like really like understanding where your food comes from and And then all these other issues, if you're just not just a plant-based diet person and you're like, whatever, I don't care about all the other environmental issues. But when you start finding all of those environmental issues, it's just mind freaking blowing. And my mind has just been like, for like this entire month and a half, that I've decided to start looking more into the environmental aspects and not just the food thing. Because the food thing had me shook, obviously, which is why I went vegan. So anyway, I think that's enough questions. Let me know if you guys have more questions about this, and I'll try to answer it down below. I just linked YouTube to my phone, so I feel like I'll be able to reply on the go, which is good. And if you guys have hair questions, I think I'm going to answer that next. I think I'm going to try to do these every Saturday. So if you have any hair questions, I'll do a hair Q&A on Saturday. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you didn't watch my why I went vegan video, I will link it down below as well as up top. And that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.